Okay, so this video is solely about live wagering, basic strategy. And if you don't have live wagering at your book, I would get off that book, dude, because it's not worth betting on that book. If they're not giving you live wagers, live wagering, in-game live wagering at your sports book, I wouldn't play there. If you're playing on certain games that you're betting on, if they don't have those games up there, I wouldn't even play 'em, especially the big games. I could see like the smaller ones, like if you're betting like tennis or like, you know, college basketball, they're not going to have all live wagering games, but they will have the marquee games. But like for this example here, this is a game where it actually benefited me, and it'll benefit you in the long run if you know how to use this strategy or if you're actually tracking these games. But so this Boston Golden State game 1, um I actually had a play on this game. I really liked Golden State, but I could feel the tension between both teams, and I could kind of see where the game's going. You've been doing it for a long time. You can kind of see where the game's going to flow, like what's going to happen. You can kind of predict it as you see it. So I had a play on Golden State. I wasn't feeling too good about this play after the third quarter because Golden State is one of those teams where they always have that monster third quarter, and I was afraid of that because after an explosive third quarter, or after any explosive quarter or half or whatever you want to call it, there's going to be some regression. It's the law of averages. Okay, so like you see how Golden State outscored them by 4, and then Boston in the second outscored them by what, 6. And then Golden State went on that massive run where they outscored them 38-24. So as you see here, I had a play on Golden State minus three right here, which ended up losing. Okay, but what I did was when they went into the fourth quarter, I kind of watched it a little bit, and then I placed a play on Boston Celtics at plus 396 when they were down by like 12 points. I think I was able to get them when they were down by 6, and I was still offered plus 396 here. It was like a six point lead on the three-way line. So you could imagine what it was when they were down 12 going into the fourth quarter. So I still kind of like the wager though, but I still thought Golden State would cover this game, but I didn't think they were going to blow the game. But I still took this play, and it completely covered my original bet on the Warriors. So that's what it could help you as well as you're watching these games, because a lot of the times you're going to be on the right side, and then something's going to go haywire, and that's where you could cover the play. I mean, you're not going to be able to get every single play and just double down and like cancel the play or make profit, because sometimes you're going to be trailing and then they're going to come back. But there are opportunities where you can actually save yourself and do a certain, not a disservice to your actual play, but it could actually benefit you by making advantageous profits on certain games that you want to capitalize on. And that's where I saw an opportunity here with Boston at plus 396. So no matter what happened, it covered my entire original play. Plus you were able to make a little bit extra. So that's where in-game live wagering, like I said, if your book does not have that, you need to get that, because you cannot consistently profit without in-game live wagering. There's a reason why there's limits on in-game live wagering. Same goes for totals, because they can be beat. You can beat totals as well because of the low juice and things like that. But there's a reason why they limit in-game wagering, because of things like that. The odds are advantageous when you're actually tracking them and you have a big lead. You could easily middle your bet or make more profit. So Boston ended up doing their job here game one and going on a huge fourth quarter run, 40-16. So that's where in-game live wagering could come in handy. In the next video, I'm going to show about money lines and like why these money lines are important. Like, forget the spreads, the 3.5, the 4. If you don't know the money lines where they open, this one opened at 165, this one closed at 160. So if you don't know where the money lines give a huge indicator of what's going to happen. And that's why they release the money lines after they release the spreads. So they have the overnight lines and they don't release the money lines until the overnight hits. So except for baseball, but that's what I wanted to make in this video. I kind of got closed out here, but that's what I wanted to make in this video. So I'll be talking about the money lines in another video. And that's it for this video.